have a voice and a platform.
Wetin Now is the basic info.
Reporting for Wetin Now, Mariah Mushka Conte.
And I have a tool and a voice. So
inclusion of girls and women into every aspect of society is what we want.
We dey bring calm the news so you na you don't want. Wetin Now na the basic info.
أهلا وسهلا بكم جميعا إلى حلقة العشرين. Yes, my beautiful people, it's already the 20th episode of Wetin Now, the basic info, the one and only magazine show in Sierra Leone that brings you the youth, the latest in news, entertainment, and of course, advice. And on this 20th episode, we are out here on the streets at the Kingtom roundabout, Freetown. And as you already know, we never walk alone. I'm here with my beautiful co-host, Marina. Buba couldn't make it today because he is ill, and we are all wishing him a very speedy recovery. On our headline news today, we have teenage pregnancy goes on the increase. The mayor of Freetown reacts to community rejection of the Ebola corpses. Career changes, career choices, and youth unemployment. Children's views on this Ebola outbreak, and Edward Davis Associates donates to Freetown City Council.
Ono kushe mi fambolem. I am Marina, aka Riri. Well, mi fambolem, I hope say una all the make sure say una stay healthy and away from Ebola. Before we get started, in Nami area, we have an 11-year-old young boy named Musa. Well, mi fambolem, today Zainab they can show we one vegetable we name carrots. This vegetable here, they mean boku sick and what we not even know about. All landed they be inside in corner. Mi fambolem, una no say before we start this program, we need to know what's happening in Sierra Leone and around the world in this week News Blast.
In today's featured story, after decades of government effort backed by non-governmental organizations to prevent teenage pregnancy, Wetin Now team on the 26th of August 2014 was able to discover a good number of young pregnant girls and suckling mothers at Kube community, one of Freetown's largest slum area communities. Let's join our reporter Zainab Kanu for more on this story.
Media reports had stated that 34% of Sierra Leonean girls are getting pregnant before their time yearly, which is reducing the performance of girls in school and also contributing to the dropout rate of young Sierra Leoneans in the country. These are some of the girls that share their experience with Wetin Now.
14 years, now get this belly, now born.
16 years. I be the girls and I give belly now.
Mr. Mustafa Bai Attila is the Deputy Minister of Social Welfare, Gender and Children's Affairs.
And of course, in some cases, you know, teenage pregnancy is as a result of early marriage, and these children are married to men who are 4 or 5 times their age, who sooner, I mean, not too long after they get married, the men die and leave them with maybe 3 or 4 children. That's also a problem to the society because how these children grow up in proper homes. So it's a problem. That's why last year His Excellency the President, Dr. Anis Bai Krumah, launched the national strategy on the reduction of teenage pregnancy in Sierra Leone. So if you ask my opinion, it's a problem for us, and I think we are fighting very hard to get rid of it.
With such problems highlighted by these young girls, how much has the ministry and other stakeholders have done to help girls in Sierra Leone? Reporting for Wetin Now, Zainab Kanu.
Thank you very much, Zainab, for that story. In other news, the mayor of Freetown has reacted to the constant rejection of Ebola corpses being buried at the Kingtom community by angry youths. So let's hear from Abdul Sise on this story.
Today we're there at the Kingtom Cemetery. Of course, Usai will find out for say the government or the Ministry of Health they count Ebola patients them for Camberry. And as a result of this, young people within the community they raise concern, thinking about their health and the risk we involved when they can bury them patients there so now. So
well, the Ebola business where they can bury them at Kingtom, so risky and me my own idea and not find for where they can beg Ebola people in a Kingtom.
Me taking where they beg the Ebola patient in a Kingtom. Then for dig the 8 feet so that when they beg the Ebola patient in a Kingtom, so the virus not go spread all over the country, so it not go spread all over the Kingtom.
It affects we the picking them especially because I don't find out so whether they bury them, then they dig them according to how they for dig them. Like 3 feet, so now they dig and bury them. Away for say like 7 feet or 8 feet, and then for bury them. But they bury them 3 feet. So down the back they affect we, especially the picking them.
Yeah, we won't take. We try to ask the government because we don't hear rumors all about and say we are in the bury Ebola patients around this area and not safe. Because the standard way of when they bury people them 3 feet instead of them they use 7 to 8 feet.
Get a number of 15 now where we don't beg.
What side of the bag there?
We beg them right down there by Safari. You see the blue pan, the defense between we and Safari. Down that side now, they with the bag there.
Because we don't plead to our government for this Ebola burial list stop now, but then still they say they for done properly, but this is not properly done. Like for example, in the camp, and in the park with the victims them. Yeah, they see them park with the victims them. Then the white ambulance in the park here. So then they offload the corpse and put them down here.
Okay.
Yeah, this is one of the gloves then.
Alright. So this white tiwa they see so?
Yes, now and glove. After they don't finish the burial, now this pipe in the put, so they want fast the chicken. Pipe now in the put, so they want fast they put them in the water they go. So from there in the kaya back, we then can dispose them, the gloves. And they go to them. This burial now will not support them. We can turn of clubs and organization and the people who reside now will not support them. I thank you very much.
By no means would I want to bring disease to the inhabitants of Kingtom. We provide that area then a Kingtom being run because we don't say for the next 15 years nobody no go get for use that area there, that specific area there. Nobody no go get for use them. But nonetheless, if people are properly educated, then go no say when the person die of Ebola, all of waiting for the virus, they come out from the system. And they not get up to 3-4 hours for leave. They not survive as long as the person don't die. Let alone I say, we put that dead body there inside bag, plastic bag, what they refer to as part of the PPE. It did there, then zip them under that kind of temperature there, then put them in a hole of about 8 feet depth. You disinfect the whole grave, you spray with chlorine, then you cover them. At least I like people them, I like mortal man. Mortal man, not like me. You understand? We life and we body, now God give we not get reason for hate one another. Tite we go do raw, waiting we know say go affect the next person we encounter them. I presume say waiting they bring about the confusion now because people are not properly educated. But we go try as best as possible. Me and the honorable member for constituency 108, we don't agree for go na Kingtom, Katie Field, for meet with the people in Kingtom and talk to them.
How much are Sierra Leoneans themselves sacrificing to help the fight against this disease called Ebola? Are we doing much? Well, let's find out.
In order to help the fight against the Ebola virus, the Edward Davis Associates and the Sierra Leone Women Trust has donated wash hand buckets, chlorine, soap to the Freetown City Council to be distributed to communities that are more vulnerable to the Ebola disease in the country. Receiving the donation, the mayor of the Freetown City Council, Brother Gibson, said that he is happy for the donation and commended the donators for their kind gesture and also encouraged them and others to do more. The Chief Executive Officer of Edward Davis Associates, Kemi Simeon, said that they will continue to do so as long as they have the funds to do so. As she said, it's part of their contribution to the country to help the fight against the Ebola virus in the country.
We realized, since we had a team in place, we had the workers, we have the vehicles, we were in a good position where we were able to make a difference. So on our own, we began by these buckets. We began by these buckets, and we started going to different places where we think say they need them, and we placed about 230 buckets just from Edward Davis. And as the time been to go, one of we engineers where we get this, Mr. Dara Cummins from Ireland, he get the idea, say, he go set up a website and he go try to get funds from his own family members and friends abroad. We also want help. So as in they do that, money begin kind. And at the same time, we begin talk to we longtime family friends where they run SLWT, and they also had an interest in making a difference with Ebola, but they had nobody on the ground to do it. So we all come together, and from that, we were able to do this.
Are we going to see more donation from the private sector? And are these materials going to be used for the right purpose? Reporting for Wetin Now, Mariah Mushka Conte.
Next up, career choice and youth unemployment. For most people, decision-making is crucial and may have lasting effects throughout their lifetime, and so it is with the youth. They want good jobs, better opportunities, and successful professions. It all begins with career choice and how they make this singular decision throughout a life that with present-day jobs at the markets. Let's see how it translates at country level with young people in Sierra Leone. Our reporter Abdul Essise has more for us.
The World Bank report has estimated over 60% of youths in Sierra Leone are unemployed. One of the reasons responsible for the high rate of unemployment in Sierra Leone stems from choices young people make alongside their career path and in pursuit of a well-defined profession at the tertiary level of education. Young people go in for courses that do not match the current job market of the country. As a result of this, employers find it difficult to employ them. Graduates from the sciences stand greater chances of getting employed in Sierra Leone compared to other fields of studies. So now, whose stream will you go for go?
Commercial stream.
Why you decide for choose commercial stream, not art or science?
Because one, I like the stream, and I want for go to the commercial stream for go do accounting course.
Okay, accounting course. Why you want for do accounting course?
Because I want for do accounting course for improve the financial system na my country.
Na my name is Aminata Musa.
What school you go?
St. Joseph Secondary School, Brookfields.
Which stage you there?
Form 3.
Form 3. So I guess now they can't sit the back here.
Yes, sir.
So whose stream will you go for go? You see the back here.
I go for go the art stream.
Why in art stream you choose, not science?
Because I want to become a lawyer, and I find out say if I go art stream, now they then go able to train me for become a lawyer.
You want to become a lawyer. Why make you not go on for become a science so you go work in a big company, you go make more money than a lawyer?
I go able for fight for the law of the country so that it go stand.
Well, first of all, my father is an accountant and he's my mentor. So most definitely, when I told him I wanted to be in the business game, he was so happy. And also I wanted him to be proud of me.
Companies like London Mining, Sierra Rutile, Africa Mineral, South Coast, etc. do employ science students more than graduates from the commercial and art. Despite the lucrative chances for the science in Sierra Leone, we still have fewer applicants for science courses compared to other fields of studies. What is responsible for this? According to Mr. Juana, who teaches at the St. Edward's Secondary School, he states that due to the few qualified science teachers who teach the sciences, most pupils decide to opt for other courses they could better understand and excel in.
One of the causes that is responsible for that is simply government should ensure that they encourage more young students, both girls and boys, to go into the science area by giving them scholarships.
He further states that the teaching field in Sierra Leone is not encouraging teachers. As a result of this, young graduates with science degree opt for well-paid jobs instead of teaching. Reporting for Wetin Now, Abdul Essise.
Our next story, children have become more vulnerable as the fight against this spread of the Ebola virus intensifies. Many have become orphaned, and while others remain prone and vulnerable to this disease. Let's join our reporter Salima Tuba for more on this story.
Over 165 Sierra Leonean children have been orphaned due to the Ebola virus that killed their parents early this year, which means some of these children are still prone to the virus if not well taken care of and may eventually lose their life to the virus. Don Bosco Rehabilitation Center is a center catering for homeless children and children who have no parents or relatives. Wetin Now went out to sort the views of these children on the current Ebola situation in Sierra Leone.
Ebola na sick where they keep people that we not get mercy for cure the people that where they get the sickness here. And it all rampant in the country.
They say Ebola na disease where they kill, and they say in begin at Congo in 1976, that's what I understand. And they say Ebola na sick we begin at Kakailang, and you don't kill plenty people in Sierra Leone.
The social worker they can show the preventive measures. Why for eat them, but more to the white animals them. If you don't begin feel the signs of symptoms of Ebola, you get for try for report yourself as soon as the thing begins by you. So they go able to take care of you, they go give drugs, some drug the way they make it go be better.
The only advice I get from the company within the street, they just to follow the streets and go back to the house, because if they did not the streets, any kind of way they do, then go most they in contact with the Ebola disease.
Mr. Francis S. Camara, project coordinator for residential department at the center, had to say this.
Actually, it's based on the information we're getting outside there, it's somehow traumatic towards myself as a staff and my beneficiaries I'm dealing with, because reason being that we could not get the reality of it, because sometimes we get conflicting statements about this Ebola stuff, and it's really beating us down. So we have to go the extra mile to see how we can reach the experts and then tell us exactly the reality of the Ebola.
How much do these young people know about the Ebola in order to help protect themselves? Reporting for Wetin Now, Salima Tuba.
Thank you very much, Salima Tuba, for that. My beautiful people, that's all we have for this week's News Blast. Stay clean and Ebola free. With that said, tune in next week for more in news around Sierra Leone and the world next week, Saturday, 1 p.m. Now let's go to the place where innovations becomes reality, in the place we call the Zone.
Hey guys, welcome to the Zone, where innovations become reality. Today, in Zainab's Corner, Zainab will be teaching us how to prepare carrots and its nutritional value. Well, me family, make we go straight to Zainab in Corner, cause Mrs. F1 for no but carrots.
Hello and welcome to Zainab's Corner. I know soon I go wonder wait here, but na carrot. Well, today na the corner, I get carrots where all man sabi. I want to tell you say carrots not so only a sweet vegetable for put pan food and other things for make it go get fine flavor, but now also a medicine where they help for protect your system. In what way? 1, it help for cure your eyesight. 2, it reduce blood pressure. 3, it give you vitamin A, where all man want vitamin A in the system. So if you want vitamin A, go find carrot. 4, it help for cure ulcer for you patient we get ulcer problem, charm carrot. And finally, it help for protect harmful germs na your teeth. How? It help for clean your teeth, for make your teeth not rotten. It give you teeth fine flavor. Now this carrot can do for you. So you see, carrot is very important in your system. So now this all carrots can do for you in your system. No say carrot is very important in your system. Don't forget for you eat carrot. My name is Zainab Kanu. Till next week again in Zainab's Corner. Bye bye.
Thank you, Zainab, for the wonderful teaching discussion. Me fambulem, una make sure say una was una and all them and be Ebola free. Well, now in that's me fambulem. Catch us next week in the zone where innovations become reality.
It's time for us to join our very young tailor friend in Nami area named Musa. And of course, people, if you want to be part of Nami area, just reach us at Facebook/Wetin Now or send us an email at waitingnow@gmail.com and tell us why you want to be part of the show. Enjoy.
Fambo, good afternoon, and me where they bring me area to you today. My name na Mariah Mushka Conte, and inside me area today we then a Kingtom. Inside one tailor shop, outside we get Musa Kamara, 11 years old bobo. When I tell her, so not gonna always sit down and enjoy.
My name is Musa Kamara. I hold 11 years. Tailoring, Nami area. Anytime we want to come to me, I show beaucoup style like Makeba, Azonto, anyone now what you want, I swan. I don't know by any street, Kingtom.
Corner, special guest interviews and loads of entertaining things coming your way right now. And all this and many more we find in the one and only junction, Swagger Junction.
Welcome to Swagger Junction, the only junction with the most swag in Africa. I am Marina, aka Riri. Well, our special guest interview for today is an handsome athlete, a former American football player. He played for New York Giants and many more. Can my sport fans out there guess who he is? Well, if your answer is Gibrill Wilson, you're so right. Well, una make we cut all this bokuto and make we view the interview with Gibrill Wilson. Yo, welcome to Swagger Junction, the only junction with the most swag in Africa. I am Marina, aka Riri, and Fambulem. I know say una go the one that's the Wetin Swagger Junction gets for una. Well, today we get one of the biggest stars in Sierra Leone, an American footballer, Gibrill Wilson. Yo, Gibrill, can you tell us about yourself?
Hello. Hey, how you guys doing today?
We're good, we're good.
Okay. I've heard a lot about your program and I am happy to be on.
Okay, thank you.
Well, my name is Gibrill Wilson, as you just said. I am originally from here, Sierra Leone, and I grew up in San Jose, California. And I played football when I was there, and I was fortunate to turn pro and win a championship, and now I'm here doing business.
I understand you've been in the country for quite some time now.
Yeah.
What have you been up to lately?
Work, you know, busy cleaning the city. My company, Masada Waste Management, is the one now responsible for cleaning the city, and it's a lot of hard work, but you know, I'm here for the challenge and you know, to make Freetown and make we people just have a better situation.
But can you tell me what's your favorite African dish?
My favorite African dish, either cream or okra, something like that. You know?
I thought you were gonna say cassava leaf or something else. But
okra.
anyways, my favorite too. I like okra and cream.
Okay, that's what's up.
Okay, what advice do you have for young people out there, young people who are admiring you and want to be Gibrill Wilson? What advice do you have for young people?
You know what? Just be yourself. You know, I see a lot of people here have a lot of talent, and I think you just need to capture your talent and just whatever you're focused on, just make sure you do it to the fullest, and make sure that you know you're true to yourself and you're true to others.
Thank you very much for the interview. Okay.
Oh, no doubt.
Well, me fambolem na that's una sesa don yeri from Gibrill Wilson, one of we stars them from Sierra Leone where they play American football. Well, me fambolem, that's all for this swag. Join us next week for more African swag. It's Tina, baby. This is the new Africa. Peace. Okay guys, that's all swag we have for this week. Join us next week for more African swag. Well, me fambolem asuna see Buba no well ino able for come. Me dey also today the feeling for Buba. Till next week, this is New Africa.
It's time for us to join the station manager of Capital Radio, Atrisha Simon, for some good advice for us in True Talk.
Hello, I'm Atrisha Simon of Capital Radio, a senior presenter. Well, I started my broadcasting career with Radio Democracy 98.1 in 2001. And then I left them in 2004 for working in Liberia, both radio and television with Royal Communications Incorporated. We're in a Kings FM and Clar TV. Later come back in the salon and join Calion Radio. Well, from there, I joined Capital Radio. Of course, I've been left Capital Radio in 2012 for go work in Liberia for another 2 years. And I'm back at Capital Radio. What I want to say is that as a young person, whatever dreams you get or aspirations, you get for work hard. You get for, first of all, be determined, and then you persevere. Whether you want to be a broadcaster like me, or you want to be a doctor, you want to be a lawyer. Of course, every mortal man supposed to get a dream of what you could become in the future. But the key what we need is determination and perseverance. You get to work hard for achieve whatsoever you aim at in life. So as a young person where they watch television right now, you need to know that what you want to be depend on you self. You get to work hard. You get to be determined in life. You get to know, say, not this exactly I want for be. But how you go able to be that kind of person there? You get to pursue your dreams. You get to work hard on them. Okay? So basically, now that I want to tell you today. Thank you. And this, not True Talk.
The sorriest part by the show, though, which all good things must come to an end. The 20th episode of Wetin Now. Done. But be sure that we will be back next week Saturday and each and every Saturday, 1 p.m. And do not forget to click that like button.
Well, me fambolem, I hope so now all enjoy the show. And people, don't forget to visit our Facebook page, Wetin Now. You can ask questions, leave your comments about the show. And please, click on the like button. Until next week, Wetin Now is my show.
Your show, our show.
Wetin Now.
The basic info.
You already know.